comes down to is being in play. You have to be in play. Nobody's came in here self and said they're sitting on the couch, and somebody knocked on their door and said, "Do you want to be a manager at CDW?" They start out at the bottom level or whatever, and say, "Man, this is what it is. Let me go for it. Let me give it all I got." And go for it. And that way I know if it's not coming back, this ain't about me. This is about the system or the product. Right. I gave it my all. And then by you giving your all, people recognize that. You never know who's seeing it, who's looking at you.
Never know who's watching. Period.
And anybody who owns a business who's truly about that guap, they're going to respect anybody that can go out in Chicago get it.
Right. That's right. Those facts. Those facts. I'm watching us on YouTube right now. So shout out to I'm assuming that's Nuke Mike Brown. Fall 93. Shout out to Mike.
Yeah, that's him. Money B. That's Money B. Yeah.
That's Money B.
Yes, sir.
I see Gorilla in the building. You see me, you can tell I'm a podcast type cat. So I'm doing multiple things while we chat. You know,
like we do.
We engage the audience, you know. So
this is beautiful, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Now, I did want to ask you though, before we ask about anything we didn't cover, Lil Rel. Now, you know, I teased it a little bit. Now, what was your relationship with Lil Rel, and did you in fact discover Lil Rel? Tell us about that. And big ups to Lil Rel.
I don't know how to use the word discover. That's like an industry word.
Christopher Columbus discovered America.
Like, man was born before I met him.
Right, his mom was discovered it. Right. But I got you. I know.
The sperm discovered the egg.
But how did y'all meet? How did this happen, man?
So, being an entrepreneur, so one experience, right? So one experience, I wanted to take it to, it's probably 06. I wanted to take it to the next level. Prior to that, it was about me getting with cats, interviewing cats, putting that information out there best way that I could. You know, Facebook wasn't opened up yet, you know, in 06.
Right.
YouTube, it started in 04, so it was early on. Cats wasn't really even on YouTube like that. And so, you know, so she always corrects me. So my homegirl, Trina, who I think knew both of us, but I want to say the actual connection happened through my girl, Brittany, who passed, but she knew Rel, she knew me. She was working with me via one experience, but she knew Rel. So I had to come up with a concept that I wanted to create. So one experience up to that point was all interviews, but I wanted to create a show. And the show was supposed to be a blend between, if I can remember it, a blend between Bill Maher's show. So, you know, it's Real Time with Bill Maher. Also, The Basement, 106 and Park type joint.
Yeah.
And then Oprah. So it was kind of a mosh,
right,
of what I wanted to create. And so I was looking for two hosts. I wanted a male and a female. And so my shout out to my homegirl Cassie with the Black Mall. She's all about, you know, blackness.
Big ups.
She came out and she plenty of people auditioned, but Cassie was kind of the one we locked in on, and Lil Rel was the male. And so that was how I met Rel. And at that particular time, we just ended up chopping it up. I mean, this early Lil Rel, so he might have done BET Comic View once. He was a fairly unknown, you know what I'm saying? But we chopped it up. I told him who I was, what I was about. He was kind of looking for somebody to take him to the next level, which a lot of entertainers and artists are looking. And we built. We left there. You know, it didn't hurt. I was in the big boy range. Went back over, I went back over by the United Center where I had the 2-floor condo with the hardwoods, the stainless.
Right.
All this joint as a young dude. And Rel would tell you now, like, I never met a nigga like this who didn't sell drugs, who had weed.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it was super.
Who was from the shop, from the South. You know what I'm saying? Right.
Yeah. So he just like, I had never seen this before. And man, from that point on, it was really like big bro, little bro. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't, he knew funny, but not much more than that. And he
He
was,
didn't know money.
yeah, if you talk to Real now, he'll tell you, like, man, Knowledge smartest dude. Even today, he'll tell you, Knowledge smartest dude I ever met, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
that's so we built because I believed in him at a time that it wasn't fashionable to believe in nobody.
Mm-hmm.
I just felt like homie is unique,
Mm-hmm.
and I think I can help him. And we just locked in. And even as we do it today, man, like, who's going to, so, you know, Mills and Tori has a show, who's going to lock in and be dedicated to your success like you guys are? And that's what Rel found in me. Like, he found somebody who wanted him to be as successful as he wanted to be. And it's like, damn, how that work?
Man.
And
And somebody trustworthy.
And somebody trustworthy.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And so I just happened to be in that season, man. And so we built a great relationship. We had a great run. And I feel like, you know, I got him to where he needed to get to. And if I ever fell on hard times or whatever, I could reach out to him, whatever.
For sure.
But I don't expect to fall on
Ain't
hard.
none of that, right?
Right. That ain't how I'm built. But it's gonna be he just hit me a couple weeks ago because he got tired into something. He like, yo, you still got this? It's just like, that'll be a forever ongoing thing, because you grew together. You grew together,
Right.
flew together, and it wasn't no fakeness to it. It was real. And so it's just one of those, you know, you do the TV shows, it's one of those lifelines that if you ever need, you be like, let me pick up the phone and do a lifeline. And that's how, you know, so before COVID, when I put this project together and I was like, yo, I want to open a performance joint, comedy, live music, etc. Hit Rel, he like, what you need? You know what I'm saying? What you want to do? Like, and it was quick and easy like that,
Man.
the way it should be.
That's how it's supposed to be, man.
That's how it's supposed to be. So that's us, man. We just we brothers, bro. We brothers. And I mean, during the time when Montez and Emmett and Montez was doing like their funding to small businesses or whatever, like, they extended along Lil Rel, right? So they extended along.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, it's just family, man. That's my brother, and that's what it'll always be. And so I'm super happy for him, man, because we used to have those conversations, bro. It seems crazy. We sitting in Harvey. He used to live. I had a building in Harvey, a 2-flat. He lived upstairs. I lived downstairs. Him and his wife and the kids lived upstairs. I lived downstairs. We used to talk about being number one in the game. We should talk about what he's experienced right now. And so it's really surreal to me when I talk to other people. I'm like, there ain't many times you can take a cat, run the West Side, living in Harvey, and y'all talking about ideas of grandeur and
international ideas, right?
International ideas, and he's hit it, bro. He's on
Universal
major movies, internet. Like, it's an amazing experience, and I share that with other people about just success and how he was tunnel vision and how he always believed that this was his destiny. You know what I'm saying? And so just amazing to see, man. And I'm super proud of him, happy for him. And yeah, man, I mean, like I said, shit just really getting started.
For sure. He seems like a great dude, you know, from what you could tell. And I haven't heard any, you know, one thing about Chicago talks, you know what I mean? If he was tipping like Pippin, go ahead.
Hey, I got a real early